This is Junk Dump, and today I'm going to be preparing a set of cylinder heads for painting by using coal slag media to blast the rust and prep the surface. So let's get right to it. First of all, you want to open that media valve just enough to start removing material, otherwise you're really wasting your media. And one of the biggest problems with using these pressurized media blasters is getting water in those lines. Now, to get the water out of those air lines, you'll want to use a water separator. And at the lowest point and as close to the actual tool that you're using is really the best way to do it. Even though the cold slag media is better for you than silica products, it's still always a good idea to wear ear, eye, and respiratory protection. I tend to use fine-grained media. I find it works really well, clearing off rust and preparing surfaces on all kinds of automotive parts. When I'm working a large piece, I tend to work small areas at a time, get that nice and cleared off, and then move to the next area and work my way across the larger piece. Be sure to take your time and make sure all the rust is removed, because you don't want that rust to start causing trouble underneath any paint. If you have a choice and you're going to be media blasting outside, try to do it on a low humidity day if you have the luxury of choosing. And do not directly media blast your sealing surfaces. Anywhere that there's going to be a gasket, especially on a cylinder head, find other ways to clean those off. Chemicals are best, scraping, but don't sandblast them. And check all your angles when you're media blasting, especially a complex piece like a cylinder head. Make sure you're not forgetting some little nook or cranny. I generally use duct tape to protect and mask the areas that I don't want direct blasting on, but keep in mind that duct tape isn't strong enough to resist direct blasting, so it's not going to be a really good edging material. And I set up a fan around my work area to keep the media clear. For the absolute best results, you'll want to paint or seal blasted areas within a half hour. And keep in mind that primer is very porous. It's not an adequate sealer. If you prime a surface, moisture is going to get through to that surface. And media blasted surfaces won't be as refined as a nice sanded surface, but they are definitely prepared for paint. And when you're finished blasting, try to use compressed air to remove any loose media that may have accumulated on the surface. And this is what you want your media blasted project to look like when you're finished. Once again, this is Junk Dump, and you've just watched me clean off this pair of cylinder heads and prep them for painting using cold slag media and some media blasting. Thanks again for watching.